Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity! Let's go take on another scenario, this time dealing with the dreaded traffic at Bern, Switzerland. So basically, the condition for clearing this scenario within 10 years is to reduce the traffic density around the city and build it up to a metropolis of 100,000 people, which is the case for every scenario, as far as that's concerned. But, yeah, why don't we wait a little while for the city to load and fully power up here. But yeah, you see on the east side of the city, we got mostly commercial and industrial zones, while on the west side of the river there, we've got mostly residential and commercial zones. Okay, so we got everything loaded up there. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so we have way too many fire departments, or, well, fire stations, and we also got a whole bunch of schools and hospitals to deal with, too. So we're gonna scrap almost all of that. I'm not gonna do the schools and hospitals yet, because a lot of them will just despawn for not having enough residential levels. Whoops. And as for the fire departments, let's see, so this one's like as close to the middle of the city as you get, so I'm gonna hold on to this one, but then I want to destroy all of the other fire departments because they just take up a lot of the budget, and I want to put that money towards other things. But like I said, I'm gonna leave the schools and hospitals alone for now. Let's see, over there. You know what, why don't we put an industrial zone over there, since this is pretty far away from everything else, and these residential zones aren't going to be doing much anyway right now. Okay, yeah, that ought to be good enough. We've got more than enough power plants in the city, way over there. So yeah, we're not going to be running out of power anytime soon. So let's see, on the west side of the river, replace most of the fire departments with residential zones. And on the east side, you want to replace them with industrial zones. Because, let me see back in the total there. We don't have a whole lot of industrial zones, so we need to get a lot more of those to help out with unemployment and everything. You might also notice around the city, we got some of these bridges here. When you have a road going over a river, the roads will just fold up so that ships can get past them. As such, I want to remove those so no one can have any fun with bridges. No, I just want to get rid of them now, because while they're folded up like that, we can't do anything with them at that point. So let's just get rid of them while I can, and I'll deal with the traffic eventually. Okay, so continuing on with the purge of the fire departments. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know there's this residential zone that's not powered up yet. I'll get to it eventually. I don't want to do that right now. I want to deal with some other problems first, and then we'll take a look at that. Okay, I think these are, close to the last. Well, not the last ones, but we're getting there. And eventually I'll probably want to fill up some of the gaps in the roads with more zones. But at the start here, I just want to take it easy, let things load up around here first. Okay, one more there. Let me take a look at the map here, see what we've got here. Okay, so to check on traffic density, just click that icon, boom, there it is. As you can see, most of the traffic is in the residential zone area because, people from residential zones want to go to commercial and industrial zones to go to work and everything. So that's where I'm going to focus most of my effort for dealing with traffic. I could do it on this side of the city, but it's not really a problem there, so I won't worry about that there. Just double checking for any more fire departments other than the one that I'm holding on to. Okay, I think we're good there. So let's start trimming the roads. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of roads around here that go nowhere. They just take up your budget. It's like, why would I bother holding on to those? So yeah, let's clear all that out of the way. I don't care about the forest there either. I mean, I'd rather not demolish it, but oops. Oh well. So yeah, the budget for this city is pretty far in the red at the start here. So we've really got to cut down on the transportation budget and the fire departments. They do have a lot of police departments around here. It doesn't completely remove crime, but it removes more than enough of it. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't deal or do anything with the fire departments there. Those are fine. Crime is low enough to get the job done, and I'd rather not mess around with the city too much when it's already built there. Let's see, with the airport, we don't need a road to get there. No one has cars in, well, okay, it's 1965. I was thinking it's like 1900, but nope. That commercial zone will never really develop into much, so just get rid of that. And why don't we cut off power to the airport as well? They won't be needing it. Yeah, you can't exactly build roads diagonally. It just looks pretty weird around there like that. Okay, let's see. Well, the stadium doesn't need all these roads, so let's get that out of the way. Okay, and then... okay, we're looking good around there. I'll deal with the other bridges later. Let's get all of this out of the way, and yeah, replace the power line, which is the only one coming from the power plants over there. Okay, then let's get some of these out of there as well. Although I'm not really going to be doing too much on the east side of the river there. As far as, like, dealing with the roads, I'm just going to give it a little trim there. But otherwise, mostly leave that alone. Whoops. Yeah, I might want to keep that going there. Okay, then with the... where are you? Seaport. Yeah, there we go. Let's cut that off from any and all forms of power and transportation. We don't need to have that powered up. Okay, anything else on this side besides the bridges? I think we're good. Yeah, but, well, there is some stuff over here. Yeah, why don't we get rid of all that? We've got other roads leading over there. Okay, that ought to be good enough. Okay, now with this part of the city, I'm going to completely remove all the roads. You don't have to do that, but I'm going to anyway. You could just, like, well, be realistic and just remove, or well, have like a central rail going from some parts of the city to their destinations. But I'm just going to get rid of all the roads, and that'll make the west side of the city a lot simpler to reorganize. Now, that's one way of dealing with traffic. Just deal with the roads. Get rid of them. Then they'll have to use the trains, whether they like it or not. Now, I am going to leave the roads on the east side of the city. There's just simply not enough money to deal with that, or deal with everything in the city to replace them with rails. But that's okay. I'm not worried about, like, the pollution or anything from roads. And eventually I will reconnect everything to power. Right now, though, just take this one row or one column at a time here. Zones won't, like, despawn or anything while you're doing this. The only time I've ever really noticed that in general was like with R-tops or C-tops, really. But, like, yeah, we don't have any in this city, so don't worry about that. But, man, a lot of these zones are not going to be optimized. It really bothers my OCD. But there's only so much money, so much time to use. Oh yeah, let's get rid of all this. Not much of a point to that. I don't know what's going on there. Well, that bridge will come down sooner or later. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I was thinking about, like, advancing time to demolish the bridges. But, everything would be out of power. Whoops. Bad idea. Now, what I'm going to do when I place my rails around the city is I'm going to divide the city into rows. So I have one rail going down the middle of 2 rows. So like here. And then have one column connecting all of them together. So that way I use fewer rails, and the ones that I do are much fewer in number. Whoa. Yeah, much fewer in number than the roads that we had before. Gotta destroy all of them, though. Well, on this side of the city, anyway. The east side will cease to have traffic since I have rails over here, and they won't be able to use the roads over there. So 2 for the price of 1. Why build 2 when you can have, why build 1 when you can have 2 for twice the price? Standard rule of government spending, pretty much. Yeah, eventually I'll just get rid of all those schools and hospitals, but not today. What I want to do, once I've gotten the rails and everything in place, is after they, like, despawn, or as many of them can despawn as possible, then I'll start replacing them with, well, actual developable, zones that can be developed. So, yeah, eventually I will replace the power lines, of course, too. We'll lose a lot of people at first, like maybe 10,000. But they'll come back. They always come back. Alright. I'm not going to bother with any parks. Well, maybe not. None, but I'm not going to do a whole lot with parks. There's not really much of a point to worrying about land value or anything around here. Oh yeah, that is one thing I wanted to show you on the map, too. But, I'm almost done here. Then we'll get some rails going. Chances are I'll probably replace these residential zones with industrial zones, since they're so far from the center of the city. Okay, I think we got them all. Oh, there it is. Huh. I thought well, in any case, we got it. I thought there was another bridge that I couldn't get before. No, I guess I got them all. Hooray! Okay, so in the map here, let me see if they got it loaded up yet. With the land value. Yeah, so you see how in the middle of the city you got that bright green there? That's like the highest land value area in the city. And then you got like a medium shade green surrounding that, and then a very dark shaded green further from the center. And that's going to be important when you're building a full city, rather than just the island that I've been doing in practice for a while. Okay, so let's get everything connected over here. Just get rails going right down the middle there. And then let's wait on the one up top there. Then let's go around here. Okay, so for that one, yeah, we can just go like that. That'll be fine. Get that. Okay, so with these guys, I'm thinking if I want to go, like demolish this part of the residential zone and then go over. But that's like zone stacking. I don't want to do that. It would make me feel dirty. So we'll just, yeah, demolish the whole thing. So yeah, it's very easy to utilize your space with the rails there. Let's see, okay, so I want my center, or my column of rails right here. So let's see, let's get that connected with all of these. And then I can distribute all of my rails between the rows of residential and commercial zones. So let's see, I don't care about the stadium. We'll leave that alone. Okay, then yeah, let's go over here. That ought to be good enough. And might as well connect rails to fire department. Maybe they use the rails for something. Maybe they got like, a mobile fire department or something. I mean, I've seen police trains. Okay, then let's see, down here. Okay, so go there, there. Yeah, that ought to do. Just making sure everything works out here. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll probably get some R-tops around there eventually as well. Okay, so with these two, yeah, some of them are gonna stick out like that. Oh well. But we can deal with that. So yeah, you see there's just so much wasted space for roads. You don't need all of that. Okay, then, yeah, let's extend that a bit. Let's see, to get to these... Okay, let's go like this, right down the middle. You don't need to be completely surrounded by roads. Okay, let's make sure that everything is next to at least one tile of rails. I don't even need to connect the east and the west side of the city with the rails. Ah, yes, we got these over here. Okay, so, let's go like that. That ought to do. That'll get the job done. And, okay, I think we've got everything connected. Let's get the power connected again. So just connect them like that. And eventually I'll deal with the schools and hospitals. Not today, though. Not today. Too much work. Okay, then... Okay, to get down here... Yeah, how about we just go like that? Let's see, do we got anything connecting power down here? Ah, there we go. So yeah, we'll just get everything connected at least to something. And then, okay, yeah, why don't we go like this? Similar to the rails. Just have a column of power lines here. And by the way, power lines do count towards the total number of tiles that you have to power, or that you can power up. So you might notice that, what is it, with the power lines, you want to use as few of them as possible. If you build a power line on a rail, they can, or it'll prevent the rail from, like, degrading if you lost some of your transportation budget. That's what happens when it goes below 100%. But it's not really practical to use your power lines like that. It just... what was that? I mean, it costs a lot to do that. Not to mention, it counts towards the number of tiles you need to power up. So, I mean, in the long run, it would probably cost more to do it that way. Okay, I think we just got a few more. Yeah, on this side here. Let's go around this way first. Eventually, I'll probably fill in those parks with more residential zones. Maybe some commercial zones if I'm a little light on those. But the city starts with plenty of them in the first place. Okay, whoop. There. Okay, I think I've gotten everything connected here. But I'll double check. Oh, no. Got that one. I'm not worried about any of the level check zones. We'll just leave those alone. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's give it a try. Okay, so, yeah, they lost power for a little bit. Okay, looks like we got that going. Let's see how everything looks on the grid. Okay, yeah, I missed something down here. Okay, where are you? Ah, there you go. Okay, get that. Hopefully they don't have any other problems. Okay, good. Was there anything else on the map that I might have missed? Let's see what else we got. Okay, that ought to be good. And, okay, we're down to one fire department. And I'm just going to leave the taxes at 7% for now. I may want to lower taxes to get the demand up there. But this isn't like starting a city from scratch. So I don't need to worry about, like, maybe lowering the tax rate to get a jump start on the zone demand. No. Besides, we got 10 years to deal with this. See, was there another bridge? I think I already got it, though. Yeah, we already got the bridges. Okay, so, man, we're pretty close to the city, but these residential zones aren't developing that well. Maybe I do need a little help with lowering taxes. I'll think about it. Let's see where we are by the end of the year with this. Then I'll have a better idea of the demand. Might not be a bad idea to increase the game speed, or in-game speed a bit. Well, at least we got residential demand going. How's the schools and hospitals looking? Yeah, you see, we started with 9 of each of them. Now, we've got a whole lot less. And there might be more despawning eventually, who knows? Okay, so now, the population is, now that they've adapted to the new city, the population is starting to come back a little bit. But it's going to take a little while for me to get the right zone balance. So I think I'm going to need a lot more industrial zones, maybe some residential zones. But so far, pretty good year. Almost got back to where we started in population. And why don't we take a look at the traffic now? Or we could pay the bills first. Why not? Well, I didn't lose as much money as I would have thought in my first year. But yeah, with the fire department, we're not going to have any fires to deal with. I don't know that a shipwreck could cause a fire, now that I think about it. An airplane sure could. But, okay, so over here. Yeah, as you can see, we don't need to do anything on the east side of the city with traffic. Just get your rails, or your grid going all around there, and we'll be good to go. But how do we develop the zones around the city to become a metropolis? Find out next time on Let's Play SimCity. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.